It's these two guys. These two guys. It's these two guys.
But both sides had their,
Well, again, and I want to start it off by making a comment, about how I'm really scared of where we are in America from both sides, because nobody seems to give a shit about us.
no. And that's my thing. The Democrats are acting like they're all high and mighty over the victims, and they haven't said shit for 4 years. So it goes both ways. I mean, it definitely, this is definitely a both side argument.
And the reason why is because there's named Democrats in there.
Tons of them. Yeah. Billionaires. I mean,
And they don't necessarily have to even be political people.
right.
They're just tech people. They're billionaires. They have influence, because of their finances.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So, yeah, we can do that. We can do our, because I like I said, I still go with the whole thing. They didn't do shit for 4 years, and all of a sudden now it's like this big thing, and now they care about the victims, and it's like Republicans too. They didn't give a shit because they didn't push to do anything for 4 years. Democrats didn't do anything. They had the files. Republicans didn't push to try to get the files.
Well, we've known about Jeffrey Epstein since before Bush.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
So this is not. Nobody has done anything.
No.
Nobody.
And the poor victims, again, they've just been completely overlooked, and it's a political game for both sides. I think for Trump, it's more of a. Again, I have to say, I think he's still playing chess while people are playing checkers, because he knows what his involvement was. I don't think, and now that it comes to light that he did rat him out in 2006, I think it was, right, when he went to the Florida Department of Federal Bureau of Investigations and said, you guys got to look into Epstein.
Yeah.
So,
But see, here's the thing, though. Why did he rat him out? Did he rat him out because he was really concerned about underage kids? Did he rat him out because he was an adversary that he needed to get rid of? Did he rat him out because he was mad at him because of something?
Could be all of it. Could be all of the above. I mean, I don't think Trump
because
has a
even
moral high ground
even
there.
in 2006, he was still in contact with him after that. He still showed up in emails after that.
Where they both were corresponding to each other in 2006? Really?
After 2006.
I thought after the whole Mar-a-Lago thing that had ended.
No, there's a couple of instances, well, not a couple, many instances where there's still conversation.
Because I know they had the bidding over the house. I know they had that was a thing. And then after he poached one of Trump's employees, they still stayed in contact. I think it was after the second one or third one that they really decided no.
Yeah.
And then at some point.
But see, here's one thing we know about Trump. You can be Trump's best friend. You do something to piss him off, he will run your ass over.
Yeah. Well,
he will run your ass over.
Yeah.
I mean, Bill and Hillary went to his wedding. They were friends.
Yeah.
They were friends.
Well, so him and Al Sharpton was too.
Yeah.
And Al Sharpton did the same thing, and he totally hates Trump.
Yeah.
But when Trump was funding Jesse Jackson's presidential campaign and stuff like that, he never said anything bad about him. So I think it goes both ways.
Did you see the meme where it was two different pictures, and one it says it's Donald Trump with Al Sharpton and I think it was Reggie Jackson,
Jesse Jackson,
somebody else, and it says, if this proves that Trump is not a racist, what does this prove? And then the bottom picture was him, Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein, and that.
Yeah.
So it's like people can say what they want. They can make stuff up. And again, it was just a political commentary. There's no fact.
There's no fact. I mean, I wouldn't put things past that guy, but I wouldn't put things past Trump. But I still think that he knew what was going on with those files. I think he knew that there was going to be nothing in there that would tie him to Epstein's, darker side and some of that other stuff.
You may be right on that. But my sense is that if there was something in there, he would just do what he always does and say, "Oh, that's a lie. That's not real," and his supporters would believe that.
Right. But why wouldn't the Democrats use any of that? I mean, right before the 2020 election is when all those FBI, those anonymous calls came in suspiciously, right? I mean,
but they still didn't have files. They still didn't have any proof. An FBI call. Mm-hmm. Saying that somebody did something is not enough to...
Right, but look at the timing.
Oh, I know.
They were all right before the 2020 election.
I know. No doubt.
Yeah, so there was a lot of attempt to try to tie him to Epstein, let's do an introduction because maybe we should bring this up.
We should bring this up.
Yeah, because I think we're having a good.
This might be one of our good segments here that we just put up before.
Yeah.
This is before the show.
This is before the show. This is our warm up conversation.
Yeah, warm up conversation.
But yeah, I look at that and I'm like, wait a minute. Suspiciously, all these are before 2020 right, election, right?
I thought you wanted to wait till we start talking about
it's still part of it. A lot of it was before the 2020 election, and then a lot of them they were saying some of these people need psychiatric evaluations. You know, they couldn't get the numbers weren't complete, or they didn't leave any follow up information, or they tried to reach out to the person, they were unavailable. So there's why at that particular point in time did all this happen? Not like over even when he ran the first time.
Okay, let me throw this out there then. I am a victim of Jeffrey Epstein, all right? The election's about to come up, right? I've been silent the whole time. Donald Trump's running for his second term. I got to say something, but I don't want anybody to know it's me. I'm going to call the FBI and I'm going to say something. And I'm just going to put a bug in their ear to see if they'll go out and investigate. And then they disappear. That's a possibility. I'm not saying that just because it came out before the 2020 election doesn't make it valid or invalid.
Right.
It just means that either someone just didn't want Trump to be elected president, or the victims were seeing this going again, saying nothing's being done, and we certainly don't want him because we know about it.
Right. Yeah.
So it could be either way.
It could be. Just the number of calls.
It is. Well, and it is
the number
suspicious.
of calls. Yeah. And the dialogue.
Again, one could be real and 50 could be fake.
And it invalidates the real one.
Exactly.
It totally invalidates that first, or 1 or 2, 3 could be out of 20 calls that were for Trump in 2020, right before the 2020 election. Out of 20, say 10 of them could be totally validated. But after the FBI goes to the first 10, it's like, okay, this person right here is a homeless person, and they've only lived here. I mean, just anything they can find and validate. It's like, well, these next 10 are going to be lame.
But a homeless person that has a phone that's able to call the FBI, I wonder if they're not credible.
Yeah. I don't think they just. I mean, at that point, with their proclivity, the stuff that they do, it wouldn't. I don't think they'd be picky about who they validate.
Probably right.
Who they.
Okay.
Violate.
It's these two guys. These two guys. It's these two guys.